Hey there, fellas. My name's Deji or Clydester. You know, both can go interchangeably. I mean, as long as you're saying it to me, I'll fucking know, of course. Today I wanted to show you something that I've been holding on to since late May, and it's very dear to my heart because through my searches of trying to excel on the fucking driver's permit test, which I did, and thankfully because I almost failed, I got like a 90 and a 75, and man, the crappiest part about all of this was that if I failed, I would have to pay $10 again, and I have to pay 20 and 30 and 40. It just keeps going up, and it's so annoying. And thank God because I would have just flipped my crap. But yes, we're here looking at this Geico website. Now, it's teaching us how to be the best passengers, and I'm not talking just best. I'm talking about spectacular, amazing, extraordinary passengers who are willing to go the extra mile, car pun, just to help our driver. And this is very dear to my heart because after all the blood and sweat and tears of just trying to pass a test, this has been the one thing that's been one of the scraps that I gotten from my journey, and it's something I really want to share with you guys. So, you know, it may be ass or it may be good advice, but I know one thing. Let's fucking hop into this shit. Rule 1. Leave the damn air conditioning alone. To be straightforward with you, Geico, or for anyone else in this matter, your passengers can just ask. I understand. It's my car, my movable rock, my place to fart, my gas chamber. But if I'm literally inviting a person to sit in a chair that has my ass crumbs from the farts I've been shooting out all day, then I think it's a fair trade. They give me gas money and I give them a shitty seat to sit in from point A to B. And if they ask, it's just a part of the principle, so it's fine. A normal person wouldn't just go about, in my car, just rotating knobs and clicking buttons. They gotta ask. I mean, it's a give and get. It's respect. But man, if you have this fucking asshole in your car who's doing this shit, they probably got big ass balls. So drivers, listen up. They don't teach you this in driver's ed, so I will. Dominance is the key word today. Dominance is not only the key in driving, but also inside the car. Without it, you'll have dumbass scrubs riding in the passenger side, trying to get at your car. Disgusting. I know, but these freaks are into that shit. Now, what you want to do is to pretend to swerve at the other side of the street. This will not only put put hair in your chest, but this will also traumatize them to regret ever asking you for anything. You could also put them back in their place by reminding them whose fucking Nissan Versa they're riding in. Yes, I go to fucking college. I see all the Altimas, Versas, Camrys, Versa, Centuries, Centros, whatever the fuck. I see lots of them, and I know, but I don't have one. I don't have a car yet, and no, I don't go tossing and turning knobs and doing the shit. But I have what most people don't have: common sense and decency and a God-given ability, respect. But yes, that was rule 1. Let's get on to rule 2, all right? I'll see you there. Rule 2. Let the driver choose the tune. I don't have my own car, but I think I understand where Geico's coming from. Think of your car like a personal toilet. If you're a normal and sensible person, you'd agree to my sentiment that the toilet is definitely where it's at. The bathroom is one of the most powerful places in the house. In the bathroom, the toilet outshines the shower as well as the sink entirely. We see many examples of this as, we had many families, real and fictional, fight over the toilet in the mornings or whenever someone goes out and eats a ton of crap and they need the crap. Now, when someone actually captures this toilet point, there's a little section of the house is actually conquered because of the shitty smell or like people just don't want to be around them at the time since, they gotta wait on them. But, to prolong the stay in the toilet, there's a couple of things you could do, a couple of options you got. Hey, you could pee. It's probably the quickest option, but hey, no one's willing to stay. Or B, you really want to get disgusting and stinky. You want to poop? Of course you do. You want to keep your stay. You want to keep your point. And C, um, no one really likes to talk about that. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Hey, I did it. I set the. I'm pretty sure you're saying, yeah, Daisy, the privacy of toilets are pretty great. But how does this relate back to letting the driver choose the tunes? And to you, I say, if you want to find out, skip 10 seconds forward so you'll know. Ha! You actually thought there would be anything of value in those 10 seconds or 20 seconds, depending on how I edit this. For you who stayed those 10 seconds and endured the blackness, I'm proud of you. You actually have a lot of patience. And for those who just skip through it, I'm disgusted. You have no type of fun in your soul. But either way, you guys are right. I do need to piece these things together, and I'll be doing that now. Regarding my previous points, the privacy the bathroom offers is just as similar to the experiences a driver has daily. Most days, you probably drive to and from work alone, slowly adjusting to the temporary shelter which drives you back to your sleepy nest. In this car, you share many good and bad memories, so I understand where Geico's coming from. No one would want their special place messed up, especially the mood setter, the radio, of course. But imagine this. You're probably unsatisfied with your life. You've had so many expectations as a kid, but now look at you. You're not an animator, nor have you made your own cartoon, but hey, you're still trying. You don't have the greatest interest in your degree, but you still try to find something out of it by investing your talents and skills into it, and you try to make goals which will make you fall deeper for it. While driving along in the car, you feel soothed by Mariah Carey's Hero, which gives you the strength to carry on, or the whimsical instrumentals of Easy by Mac Myers, which makes you slack into your chair a little too much. But now you should know that I don't have a car, but if I did, I'd probably want to listen to my music, especially when the day's beating me down. Though I have to admit, without my friends suggesting me music and being there to talk to me, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube at this moment talking to you. Though I like to believe that I have the strongest mentality, at times I don't. Sometimes I'm a bit too sensitive. Sometimes I care a lot about what people say and it affects me. Sometimes it even makes me water myself down just to make it bleh. I water myself down so I'm a lot more digestible to people. I hated it when people called me weird, especially, and it caused me to try and take on this life which was normal, quote unquote, but it led me to be even weirder and alienated from the people I sought after for so long. But, after a while, I met people who enjoyed my company. I met people who even liked me, and that helped a lot. That gave me more confidence to be myself, and through those times which I spent with people, I learned about a lot of music. A lot of music such as Hero, and some music such as Ultimo, which I really like the first line to. It's one of my favorite lines. It encourages me to like just do some shit. Pick myself up from my bed, from my floor bed at least. And if I ever had the chance to, drive someone somewhere, I would love to because in those experiences, I have fun talking to people. I have fun asking them questions and getting to know them. And it's generally pleasant just to hear other types of music because it gets me to see a new perspective, gets me to understand somebody, and it gives me a chance to finally just take it easy and relax. So yeah, if I ever had the chance to just have a passenger and have them suggest music, I would love for them to suggest something. So yeah.
Dang, bro. You hit head kind of hard there. You okay? Huh? National unrest.
I agree with this rule. Now is it bad form to fall asleep? Maybe, but if you need to sleep, sleep. Now, it can be rude if you immediately peel over once the first syllable comes out of your driver's mouth. But if you gotta sleep, sleep. On a normal drive, especially during the day, some drivers will be fine with you sleeping, especially if you're tired, but no, no, no. We're playing by Geico's rules, so you better suck it up and know how to do your role, because, like drivers, we have a role to serve. You and I cannot ignore the facts Geico is spitting on their website. You out there watching, no, not just you, we have a duty as passengers. Who will talk to the driver to keep them steady? Who will turn to the right station whenever the driver needs it? Who will play Fragile by Tatsuro Yamashita? We cannot ignore the strain driving puts on a driver. But slow down, Buster. This isn't a racetrack. Wait on the driver that asks for your assistance. I agree with this rule, but I must emphasize, this is pretty lame. You're telling me this dude with the obtuse angle looking brachium should contest the armrest? That's wild. I give this rule a pass, especially on whole road trips, but the passenger is still getting little to no armrest. And I understand, going to the grocery store or going to school and everything, they're not really far distances, but I mean, you gotta look at it from the passenger's perspective. We're struggling ourselves. Our parents may not be as consistent when they try to teach us. We may not be able to afford a car right now, and plenty of other issues which plague us from, having our own cars and having a, unfortunately, I mean, it's not that serious, but to drive with you. Now, I say it would just be nice to share. I mean, wouldn't you want everyone to be comfortable in your car? I mean, I know you probably want the same, but it's always cool to share, you know what I mean? So please, Do not mind Geico's blunder and hear me out. Let's just ask our driver. It's literally that easy. Your driver's right there. And if you're not feeling comfortable, and maybe some of you guys don't care, maybe you guys don't mind your arm just hanging out, just being there with the rest of your body, and that's fine. But if you're not feeling comfortable, maybe if you want a little armrest, maybe if you're literally in a sedan and you don't really have those like armrests on the side of your chairs, which what I'm about to get to, by the way. Ask your driver, get comfortable. You're a guest, so you deserve to be treated like a guest, unless you're an unruly asshole and you deserve to get out of the car.
Ooh, oh my. This is the most comfortable chair I have ever sat.
But let's go on to the ultimate armrest vehicle. Lexus's, or more specifically, the RX 300 and the RX 350. That beautiful cars. I'm actually recording in one right now. So you could tell I am resting in luxury right now. And I'm not just talking about luxury, I'm talking about 1990s luxury. The best luxury, the most classic and outgoing luxury. Although the car may look nice outside, we have to look closer, so let's get past the exterior. Let's look much more into its heart, the exterior. Now look at that, baby. Don't you see that? That's a literal armrest on the chair. Something we all could use. You know, an even better example is the Nissan Quest, especially for my childhood. Oh my god, what a legend. It had armrests on almost every seat until you get to the back seats, and that's a whole different story. I can't quite remember, but you know, 4 out of the 7 seats had, you know, armrests. So it was a beast for what it was trying to give to us back in the day. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a driver's car. So, you know, if they want to have their little armrest, if they want to be an asshole, let them have their armrest because at the end of the day, you're still getting a ride. So, yeah, this has been Rule 4, don't hog the armrest, and I hope you enjoyed this part. Let's get on to the next part.
なんだと。空気弾が軌道を外れたぞ。貴様、あなたは。てめえは。Clyster.
Finally, we're at the last step, and it took us months. I shall make this wait satisfying by answering. I like this. Geico is spitting facts, and we do need to help our driver because they're our ride home. And they're probably our friend too. They're also human, so they get lost and they make mistakes, so they definitely do deserve it. But let us not lie, they are our ride home. Just make sure to bring the good stuff. Like a charger yourself. Hey there, Clyde to here. Kinda sick, so there's that. I've been doing some COVID related stuff, so just know that. I've enjoyed creating this video. I know it took me some months and it's been a while since you last seen me, but I'm here now and I'm gonna try my best to keep creating videos for the long term. But with this video, let's basically sum everything up. Geico was a real trooper. They have some very good points. It's very important as passengers that we don't be dicks. But it's very important that, you know, as passengers and drivers, we have compromise between each other. It's just good to be comfortable with each other, and it's just good to respect each other. It's good for passengers to respect the boundaries that they have in the driver's car, and it's important for them to know where they are. And it's also important for drivers to just try and be reasonable enough with their passengers, and just remember that they're people too, and they will also like to feel comfortable. But yeah, I enjoyed creating this video. It was fun because I got to try new things such as green screens and transitions more for my videos. So it was completely different, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And one last thing is that I'm gonna do my best to keep making videos and to make whoever sees these videos happy. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you stay cool and stay healthy. Peace.